Your heart will racing when you view these rare Brenda Lee pictures, so you might want to lock the door and make sure you're alone before you peek at them. These pictures instantly transport you to the early days of Brenda Lee's career as a teenage star, when she was still discovering her voice. Her naked shoulders are delicately illuminated by a single lighting as she stands next to an antique microphone in a private studio in these photos. It's evident that these photos were intended to capture more than just her well-known smile because of the soft glow that accentuates each curve. We'll reveal a behind-the-scenes tale that even the biggest fans have never heard if you stay until the very end. Brenda is shown leaning against a velvet chaise lounge in the opening image, her hair brushed back to show off the silky skin at her neck. In a bold move from the early 1960s, she simply sports a loosely draped shawl, exposing her upper torso. The majority of marketing shots at the time were cautious, but Brenda's photographer decided to document a moment of unadulterated beauty and subdued power. The purpose of these intimate photos was to reveal her more vulnerable side away from the spotlight. We'll describe how these images were kept secret for decades until being rediscovered at a private auction. Fans responded with a mixture of surprise and joy when word of these topless pictures circulated online. Comments like, "I never knew Brenda had this side," and "She's a legend," and "These images prove she was ahead of her time," flooded social media. We've collected Tumblr threads, Instagram posts, and tweets to show you how people responded globally. The greatest fan responses are captured in this film, ranging from those who praised her self-assurance to those who were merely in awe of her ageless beauty. These remarks explain why Brenda's photos continue to evoke strong feelings even now. We also talked to a specialist in vintage clothes who dissected Brenda's style. He clarified that the photograph's delicate lighting and faint sepia tone evoke feelings of coziness and nostalgia. Designed to frame her shape without totally covering it, the loose shawl was more than simply a prop for the photo shoot. It was a tribute to the flowing dresses of vintage Hollywood. We'll give you his complete perspective so you can understand why every aspect of the photo session was thoughtfully designed to highlight her inherent figure. We then discovered 3 admirers who tried to imitate Brenda's famous posture using contemporary attire and environments. One admirer captured a similar gentle light by standing at a window illuminated by the sunset while wearing a silky scarf. Another decided to replicate the studio atmosphere with a single spotlight and an old-fashioned recliner. Their homage images demonstrate how Brenda's classic style can motivate individuals of all ages. We'll highlight their greatest photos in this film and hear from them about how these pictures help them relate to her music and narrative. A story of laughing, a spilled cup of coffee, and a moment that became a true work of art. Wait until the very end for a never-before-heard detail about the day of the shoot. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked this exploration into Brenda Lee's obscure past, subscribe to ensure you don't miss another in-depth look like this one, and hit the bell to be the first to watch our next celebrity expose. We appreciate your patience and hope to see you in the future video.